Well, hello, my friends. We have a special treat today. My friend Barbara Bonds is here to share her expertise and gifts with you all about video creation. Now, let me tell you about Barbara. I did not know this about Barbara until just recently. I got to know her just as a good friend, a mentor, and a guide. So Barbara is an Emmy and Peabody Award winner who went from producing TV shows to producing people. Yay, just like you. And she's your go-to visibility coach and hype woman. She's energetic, let me tell you. And she's here to help you shine so that you become the star that you are. So, Barbara, welcome.
Thank you so much, Carla. So happy to be here with you today. You're one of my favorite people on the planet.
Oh, you're too
Mhm.
kind, but thank you. I'll take it.
Yeah, take it, take it, take it.
So, tell our friends out there,
Mhm.
h- how did you get started being a TV producer?
Oh, you want the TV? Like I was a TV producer for 30 years. I I grew up as a showbiz kid. I was a performer from the age of 4, and then after that, I really just moved to LA to perform. And what I realized as an actress, I was like, I don't really am not interested in being a starving artist because it was a time. This was an interesting thing. It was a time when I was ethnically ambiguous because they couldn't really place me as far as casting is concerned, which right now it's a good thing. But back then it really wasn't. And so I decided, you know what? I have a degree in film and television and communications. I'm going to shift it. So I became a producer, a writer, and a director. And when I worked at PBS, I ended up winning an Emmy and a Peabody for some of the shows that I did over there. And I've worked on a lot of different shows and written a lot of things and directed some things. So then that's how I started producing.
Wow, so I didn't know
Mhm.
that when I was in the middle of my pivot, no wonder you could help me because
Yeah.
you pivoted before me.
Oh, I pivoted multiple times, actually, yes. Because
That's
yeah.
awesome.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but that gives you your credentials.
for sure. For
You've
sure. It gives me
lived
the
it.
credentials as far as knowing what I'm doing. I know how to be visible. I know how to show up on camera. I know about storytelling. I know how to get over your fear, which is one of the big things that I really help people do. And I know how to like, wait a second, this isn't working or this no longer satisfies me. Let's pivot and do something different.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I'm interviewing you for my audience, but guess what? I'm your audience once again.
I love
Oh
that.
my gosh, I could just take it all in. If someone is scared to death
Yes.
to pick this up and so I have a lot of friends. Let me take that back. I have a lot of friends who seriously are introverts. They're not like me.
Mm-hmm.
They're not like you.
Mm-hmm.
They don't even take selfies for their family photo. How can you help those kind of people tackle that fear?
Yeah. Here's the thing is it's a story you're telling yourself. And one of the things I do, I used to run a thing called the Introverts business school. And so introverts is something that I really love to work with because I'm actually an extroverted introvert. As extroverted as I am, I like to then like retreat and take time for myself. But here's the thing, it's all about rewiring. And I have a lot of different ways to help you rewire your brain because there's a fear there that it's as if you were, like going to be eaten by a saber-toothed tiger. It's the same thing, right? And so it's the stories you tell yourself. And so what I help people do is really get past that. And there are different like layers that you build upon. So it's not like 0 to 60 in 2 seconds, right? You're not going to go from never showing up to like, hello, here I am. That's never going to happen, right? But we can go from A to B, from B to C, and eventually really like hone that in so that they can show up for themselves. There's so many little things to do. One of the things I'll tell you, one of the things I do is I have them record just for themselves, right? And then I'll have them record twice. And the first time I'll have them record just, like we give a framework and have them record it. And then I have some rewiring tools that I will give them. And then I said, record it again after you do these tools. And then let's compare the two. It's one thing that I'm putting together in my visibility studio, which is my school community. And so I'm very excited because I'm in the process of launching that, and it launches on the 15th. And right now I'm in pre-launch and getting people in at a really great discount. But anyway, that's not what this is about. But really, it's about how to step by step, baby steps, get over the fear. Because the truth is, you have so many things to give the world. And if you're invisible, nobody's ever going to see you. So I take people from like stage fright to spotlight. And so that they really understand and that it's safe to be seen.
I think that's really key in
Mhm.
today's world. I think that drives a lot of that fear.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. People are very much afraid to be seen. And so what I do, we roll it back and unpack that. Like, where does that fear come from? Right? Like fear comes from somewhere. Sometimes it's from high school where you were made fun of because you showed up maybe on, like Pride Day or, pajama day and they made fun of you. And the story you started telling yourself, oh, it's not safe. It's not safe for me to show up as myself. And so that is a running story. So what we do is rewire those stories to create new neural pathways. So you see, and it's, first of all, it's in private, then it's in this safe community that I've created. And then put yourself out there. My community, it's like we have people that are coming in and they just kind of want to understand how to be visible and they're not afraid. But there are very many people in my world that are introverts, that are afraid to be seen. And we work on both of that. How you can go from here to greater, or how you can go from I don't want to be seen to like, oh, wait, it's not that bad.
Okay. So you mentioned subtly from here to there. So it's not limited to introverts.
Oh, good God, no,
Okay.
no. And
Okay.
that's what's great. Mostly I would say I cater to like Gen Xers, right? I'm not doing Gen Zers, and millennials have their own thing. Gen Xers, which is, I guess, 40 and up. It's about pivoting. It's about a second act. It's about I've been doing something else and now I want to be seen. It's about you could have a brick and mortar business and now you want more visibility for your business. It really is. We figure out what your visibility is for and we get you there in the best way possible. So it's rewiring, it's visibility, it's marketing, it's getting yourself out there, but showing up as yourself, right? Because a lot of times the second that light goes on, people become like pod people and they don't know what to say. I try to really like create an atmosphere so you get super comfortable with showing up exactly how you are on screen.
Yep. That's awesome because vulnerable moment here. There was a time before I met you when I would never have done these interviews ever because I'm older. I don't wear makeup. And as I watch all of the 40 and overs, they're beautiful.
Right.
They've got the beautiful skin, the beautiful hair, the makeup, the jewelry, the clothes. My reality that I've come to accept is I don't have any flippin' eyelashes left. So even the magnetic little false eyelashes, I bought them thinking what a beautiful solution. They don't connect to anything. So, and
We've
I,
had this conversation about you. Here's the thing. I think that's a conversation that people are having with themselves that you have to look a certain way, but you have to relate to people in a certain way. You have to show up authentically as yourself. And when you show up authentically as yourself, your tribe will find you, whether you wear makeup, whether you have eyelashes or not, your tribe will find you. And
yes,
there is someone for everyone. There are lots of people for everyone. But here's the one thing I do know, that if you don't show up, nobody can find you, because visibility will beat ability every single time. You can be better than somebody else in whatever it is that you do. But if nobody can see you, might as well live under a
exactly,
rock.
exactly. And one thing I've learned from you is, and oh man, it's a senior moment.
What's
It
that?
just flew into Never Never Land.
You learned lots of things from me.
I
That's
did.
the one thing that we're going to talk about.
It's gone. So we'll move on.
Okay, well, it clearly wasn't meant to be in this conversation.
No, no. So you talked about you have a safe community. Talk
Yes.
a little bit about that.
Well, here's the thing is I have created lots of different communities. And so now I've created a new one that I'm launching. And that one is called the Visibility Studio. And I'm very excited about it. Like I said, I launch on the 15th. It's open now, so you can come in, and be a before we launch kind of a person. There's stuff there I'm posting, and there will be videos and all of that. But what I'm really going to create is a safe space for you to come and, like, the reason why I called it the Visibility Studio is, yes, there's a classroom. It's in the school platform. So there's a classroom and
Right.
you'll learn. But the studio part is it's like a workshop. You get to come and work your stuff out and put your videos up there. And I get to come in and go like, okay, here's what's working. Here's what you can work on, and really like create a community of other people also like cheering you on. Like that is what I want, for people to really cheer each other on. I'm a really big hype girl. It's like, I'm like a professional cheerleader, because I will be like, you can do anything you put your mind to. And we're going to talk about that. Like, we're going to do manifestation stuff, like your future self and all these different things, but under the umbrella of visibility and how to really get out there and be seen and be paid for your expertise. Like, I want to create like mini celebrities so that people be like, oh my God, it's Carla. I want to learn something from Carla. I want Carla to be my person, my resource, and really do that for people on that scale, so that within your community, you can be that like expert, that go-to expert who is the celebrity in your expertise.
That is so awesome. I am going to drop a link when I post this video to your school studio, if that's
Yes.
okay.
Yes.
And is there anything in this last minute that you would like to leave that special person out there that's like, man, this sounds really cool. I'd really like to, but oh man, I don't know.
Well, here's the thing. A couple things. First of all, I'm also going to drop a gift for everybody. It's a little freebie. It's called The Courage to Be Seen. It's like a mini course of mine. It's completely free so that you can at least do little baby steps to see if this can work for you.
Okay.
What I'm going to leave you with is that we all are born with gifts, and it is kind of divinely inspired for us to share those gifts with others, right? And things that come easily to us, we go like, oh, nobody needs this. Like it's so easy. Like if you're an organizer, you're like going, nobody needs to hear from me. It's so easy to organize. And let me tell you, it's not easy to organize for the person who isn't wired that way. I am not wired that way. I love organizers. It's like going, so really like dig deep and go like, if you have a calling to really put yourself out there and bring your expertise, bring your gifts to others and want to be seen, or even if you want to just play in this group of people to say, like, maybe I can try it, maybe I can see. And there are lots of ways to show up online that aren't as scary. And I teach you all those different ways of showing up with B-roll. And I have like 5-minute videos, and there's all these different ways to show up. And it's not as scary as you think. It might be at the beginning, but really we compound it step by step so that it no longer feels scary. And you can step into your future self and go like, "Oh wow, like this isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be." Or for that little finite time of recording, you can step into your alter ego and do it and then go back to your introverted self. All these little things that you can gain in this community.
Awesome. And you know what I just realized?
What's that?
It is never doing something, even for the first time. It is never scary when you do it with a friend.
That is for sure. That is absolutely for sure.
Yeah.
And courage is something that is built over time. And some of it is like we'll talk about how to lessen your embarrassment because a lot of it is like, I don't want to be embarrassed. I don't want to do, and and that is, it's not serving you. And so if it's not serving you, we're going to rewire it a little bit.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, Barbara, thank you so much. I know you've got to run to another meeting. Thank you.
You're
Thank you for
welcome. You're
taking
welcome.
time to come visit with us. And
Absolutely.
I know I'm first in line to school. So,
Yes,
friends,
absolutely.
come join us. We're going to have
Come
fun.
join us. We're going to have a lot of fun. Can't
Yep.
wait to see you there.
Okay. Thanks, Barb.
Thank you, Carla.